in the lighting. Sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Laura, or King Dickens. Today I'm starting my very first reading vlog, and it is for A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to vlogs. I love watching them, but I've never made one. I'm very nervous, I'm very excited. This may end up in the bin. I'm whispering because I'm at my granny's house. There are lots of grandchildren here, and some of them are asleep. And I'm a very loud person. I read 30 pages of this on the boat on the way here yesterday, and I haven't gotten a second to myself since. So that's as far as I've gotten into it so far. I have watched quite a few reading vlogs for this book, and I've read quite a few Goodreads reviews, and a lot of people have said that it is one of their favourite books, but they don't really want to think about it again. They kind of just want to forget it ever happened because it upset them so much. And that was me with Normal People by Sally Rooney. I related to Connell and his mental health quite a bit. I related to their relationship and their problems in their relationship, their lack of communication. After I finished reading Normal People, I was so depressed and I just didn't want to think about it anymore. And then the show came out, so I had to think about it. And then I watched the show and then I kept thinking about it. I just really wasn't helping myself. So this may destroy me. But you know what? I want to read it. I bought it for a reason. I don't know, maybe I just want to be emotionally destroyed. I haven't finished reading any books this month. I've been listening to David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. I have another maybe 25 hours to go. Might not finish it this month. I'm just in a slump, and for some reason I just feel like A Little Life, it's time for it. I don't know why. It's probably not the best thing to read during a slump, but I want to give it a go. The writing is very simple, so I could fly through this quite quickly. I really like Jude so far. I also really like Willem. I don't know who's on the cover. I don't know why I feel like it's Jude. I could be wrong. I'm excited to see how I feel about it. Will I cry? Probably. That is A Little Life. Starting my very first vlog. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's not a mess. That's the intro, guys. Wish me luck. Hello. Up close and personal. Hi, how are you? I just put a little oil on my face in case you're wondering why my face is an oily mess. I just came home from my granny's house and I'm just after getting into bed with a cup of peppermint tea and a Kit Kat. And I'm going to keep getting into this. I'm on page 83. Really enjoying it. I'm nearly finished part 1. About to go on to the postman in about 10 pages or 15 pages, which is supposed to be the part that everyone starts to feel the tears coming on. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm not excited. I'm not one bit excited. I'm just nervous. My mood is very low today, so I probably shouldn't be reading something sad, but to be honest, I'm just in that kind of mood where I just want to mope and be sad, let myself be sad. So A Little Life is kind of probably the perfect book to be reading right now. So yeah, page 80. Let's go. Little update. I am on page 115 of A Little Life. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm on the chapter The Postman. Things with Jude. I feel like that's going to get to me in a couple hundred pages. I feel like something's going to happen. And I don't think I'm ready for it. Nothing's happened yet, but things have been kind of hinted at. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready, but oh well. So, a little update for you guys. I am I am on page 180 of A Little Life. I got there last night. I have about 60 pages left of part 2, which is called The Postman. I've seen a lot of people cry at The Postman, so I am quite nervous. A lot of things, dark subjects have been alluded to, but they haven't really gone into detail yet, but I feel it's only a matter of time. It's coming. But I'm really enjoying it. I really love Jude, and I really like Willem as well. so I'm excited to learn more about them. I'm going into town now. I am going to get some hoop earrings. I'm going to buy some vitamins, might buy some clothes, we shall see. And I'm going to pick up some books if I see anything that I'm interested in. I really do want to get Salem's Lot by Stephen King. I'm embarrassed that I don't have it yet. I just hate the cover. And all of the vintage ones that I've seen on Etsy and eBay are quite expensive because they're quite old. So I just might have to buy the ugly one. Shame. That's the tea. Hi guys, little update for ye. I just finished reading Passing by Nella Larson this morning. Actually, I picked it up this morning and someone's drilling outside. I'm sorry if it's really loud. I read this morning. It was absolutely fantastic. 5 out of 5. It was phenomenal. I have read up to page 250 of A Little Life today. I read 70 pages of it today downstairs. I'm going to give it a bit of a break. I think I'm going to listen to David Copperfield on BetterBox, the app that I use. It's kind of like Libby, but it's for our libraries here in Ireland. I don't think Libby is in Ireland yet. Anyway, I am going to try and tackle my bookshelf and organize it because it, like I said in my last video, it's so messy. And I don't want you guys to think that I don't care about how my videos look and how my shelf looks, because I do. It's just so overwhelming sometimes with how many I've gotten recently. Any spare money that I had during quarantine, I would just spend on books, and so I've just built up a lot, and so they're just everywhere. I kind of want to take them all down and start again, and plus I had started doing a color coding system and it's just kind of gone all over the place. So I think I'm going to do that today and listen to David Copperfield. That's it. I think that's it. Coffee time is the best time of the day. I apologize for my looks in this part of the vlog. I just got to page 389 of A Little Life and just finished a really dark chapter. I don't think I've ever, well, I definitely haven't read anything as horrible as what I've just read. It's only going to get worse. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, it is around 2:30, 2:30. I think I'm going to take a break from that and listen to the David Copperfield audiobook for a while. Take a break from the misery, even though that's not much happier, but yeah. My mom is having a couple of friends over for drinks. Thank you for beeping while I'm talking. I am on page 389. I think that's where I said where I was in the last update. I listened to David Copperfield on my walk. I am just over halfway. I'm so sick of it. So I think I am going to read this for the rest of the night. My mom is having a couple of friends over for drinks, so it's going to be noisy. So I probably should be listening to David Copperfield tonight, but I kind of just want to stick with this and read another little bit of it. Or I might be self-destructive and start something else entirely. I really want to read So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijeoma Oluo. I bought that the other day and it's not very long. I think it's under 300 pages and I really want to get to it. It's one that I've wanted to read for a while now, so I might start it tonight, might not. It depends on me mood, how I'm feeling. I love Jude so much and I really love Willem. I feel like I thought I knew what I was getting myself into, but I really didn't have a clue because it's a lot darker than I was expecting. I'm okay with how dark it is. Like, I haven't been overwhelmed. I haven't had to take a break. I've been fine. I haven't cried. I don't mind if I cry, but I haven't been, you know, so overwhelmed with emotion that I had to like put it down. I really care about these characters, so I keep reading. I don't want to say I'm enjoying it because it's horrible, and for some reason I just have a feeling it's really not going to end well, that it's going to end on a really bad note. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like I'm going to get kicked in the teeth. Oh my god, these children outside in the park, I live right in front of a playground, or the playground's right in front of me, they just don't stop screaming. It honestly sounds like I am living on a murder scene.
Living in a murder scene, living on a murder scene, living by a murder scene, scene of crime.
What am I trying to say? But that is my little update for A Little Life and David Copperfield. This is a 10-minute update. Jesus Christ, this is a full video in itself. Oh my god. Hello everyone. It is August 30th. Me and my mom are about to go on a drive. I am dressed and ready. Oh, you can see the mess in my room. That's great. I might read some A Little Life when I come home. I'm not going to be too worried about it. I also want to listen to more of David Copperfield. I listened to about 2 hours this morning, so I have, I think, 7.5 hours left of the whole thing, and then I'm done. Hopefully I'll make some progress tonight and tomorrow. Gonna go drive now. Hey everyone, it is now the 31st of August. It is 3 p.m. and I am on page 435 of A Little Life. I finished David Copperfield this morning. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. So I'm just gonna read A Little Life for another while. I'm kind of not in the best mood today, so I should probably be reading something a bit lighter. So I might start reading The Falling in Love montage by Kara Smith, just to have something a bit lighter on the side. But we shall see. That is my update. I'll let you know if I start crying. Hello everyone! It is the 1st of September. It is no longer an entanglement with August. I have just filmed a August wrap-up September TBR video. I did them together in one because I really didn't read much in August. I read 2 books. And so I'm just picking up A Little Life here. I'm on page 536. I read a bit more of this morning. I'm enjoying it so much. It's gotten a bit lighter. I'm on the happy years, but I know it's not gonna last. But yes, I'm reading this. I'm also reading, God, I'm out of breath. Ugh. The Falling in Love montage by Kara Smith. I started this last night because I needed something a bit lighter to counteract the pain and suffering I'm feeling for The Little Life. I'm on page 46. It's cute, it's sweet, it's a little cheesy for me, but then again, what the hell did I expect picking up a book called The Falling in Love montage? But like, that's my own fault. But yeah, it's cute, it's sweet, it's Irish, it's fun, it's fresh, it's funky, it's guacamole. I'm going to edit the video that I just made. I'm going to read a bit A Little Life. I also started listening to the audiobook Their Eyes Were Watching God last night on Scribd, and I love it so much. It's phenomenal. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So I'm going to listen to more of that tonight. So that is my update. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna go down and have a coffee to make my anxiety even worse. Okay, non-spoilery thoughts on A Little Life. So I'm finished A Little Life. I just took the past few days to fly through the last few pages, the last couple of 100 pages, and just get through it. I think the last time that I was with you, I had maybe about 300 pages left to go. I'm now finished. I don't even really know where to start because I don't really know how I feel about it overall. I didn't hate it. I really, really didn't hate it. Like I said in my, I think it was my September TBR video, I said that I was thinking of giving it a 4-star rating and that it was probably going to end up being one of my favorite books of the year, if not of all time. And I no longer agree with that statement. I don't see the point in this book. And what I mean by that, I don't mean that to sound rude. What I mean is I don't see what this book is aiming to do. Is it trying to bring awareness to self-harm and depression and sexual abuse? I don't know. I feel like it hasn't really done any good for me on those subjects. I gave it originally a 4-star when I finished. And then about a half an hour later, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was like, no, it's definitely not a 4-star. It's a 3. It's about a 3. Just about a 3. Things that I did like. Harold. His father figure. What an amazing man. Him and his wife are angels. Oh my god. Then you have Andy, his doctor. I really, really liked him. I thought he was a really caring man, clearly very frustrated, didn't know what to do, felt very lost, felt very hopeless, and I really liked how that was written. I really liked the friendship between Jude and Willem. I thought it was a very supportive friendship. I thought it was very clear that they were really there for each other, that they really genuinely cared about each other, and that they brought a certain kind of light to each other's life, or to each other's lives even, which I really, really liked. Those characters really made it a bit more of an enjoyable experience for me, even though this book is not enjoyable in my opinion. They definitely made it more readable, I guess is the word. And then I really liked her writing as well. I thought it was very captivating. It kept me wanting to read. Every time that I put the book down, I'd find 5 minutes later I was reading it again. But yeah, that's all I liked, just those few characters and her writing style. Everything else kind of just started to wear me down bit by bit as I kept reading. I found that I was getting more and more upset, and that I just was becoming less and less interested, because I was like, at one point, maybe about 500 or maybe about 600 pages in, I was like, this is just too much. I didn't like how Malcolm barely got a storyline. We're following 4 friends in this book, JB, Willem, Malcolm and Jude, and we mainly focus on Jude, and then after that we focus quite a bit on Willem as well. And then we get a little bit on JB, but Malcolm was just left there. Like, he really didn't get a storyline at all, which I really didn't like, because I remember I kept thinking like, oh, when are we going to learn about Malcolm? Like, I still don't know anything about Malcolm, but hopefully I'll learn something about him soon. And I just didn't. It just never came. And I didn't like that. I think if you're mentioning that this friend group that you've created is a 4-friend group, can you talk about the 4 friends? Like, don't just name drop him every couple of 100 pages and we'll be like, oh yeah, Malcolm. Like, we knew nothing about him, and other than he likes to build houses. Like, come on, give him a bit of a storyline. Your book is 816 pages long. You could make a bit more effort with him. I don't know. I wanted to learn more about him, so I was kind of annoyed that nothing really happened there. Another thing I really didn't like, which I don't have anything against, it's just that I personally didn't like it, is how detailed she got with her gruesome sections in this book. When she really went into detail on certain traumatic stories, abuse, self-harm, she really went into detail, and I kind of knew going in that it was going to be very dark, but I didn't know that she was going to go and take it that far. I didn't know she was going to take it there, and it was very hard to read. I don't think that it should be as hyped as it is, and I think people kind of see it as the book that everybody needs to read right now because everyone's reading it, and if you haven't read it, you're missing out. So everyone's like, oh, I need to rush and read this because everybody else is reading it on Bookstagram and on BookTube. But now that I've read the book, I really don't see it as that kind of book at all. I don't see it as a book that should be as hyped as it is. I think it can be extremely dangerous. Like I said in one of my previous videos, this book can do you more harm than good. I just don't see this book doing anything positive for you. I just don't want to be recommending it on this channel because I really don't know how I feel about it myself, and I think it can actually be a very dangerous book with the amount of traumatic events that occur. I just don't think it'd be right for me to recommend it. I don't want anyone to read it. Obviously people are going to read it, and that's completely fine. I'm not going to be angry at anyone, you know, it's not my business. But it's just, I don't want anyone to be as upset as some people have been. Like, it's, I don't know how to explain. I don't really, this is a terrible review. I'm still learning how to put my thoughts into words. That's something I'm not very good at. So overall, what I liked, the characters and her writing style. What I disliked, how dark it actually was, even though I knew, like I said, when I was going into it, that it was going to be very dark. I didn't like how detailed she got. I thought it was unnecessary, and I think it can be a really, really harmful book. And I also didn't like that some characters could have been expanded on a lot better than they were. I felt that that was kind of just a missed opportunity. So A Little Life, 3 out of 5. Would I read another book by her in the future? I don't think so. If it's anything like this, no. Because you know what? I don't see the point in putting myself through that again. So that is my A Little Life vlog. I really, really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you guys have any tips for me on how I can improve my vlogs in the future, if there's anything you'd like to see me try, or if there's anything you'd like to see me read, let me know in the comments below, and I will do it for you. I will leave my Instagram link and Goodreads link down below for you if you're interested in following or adding me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see me talk about books again, please feel free to subscribe. You don't have to. It's all G, it's all chill. We see each other, okay? Goodbye, kids. Children of the Corn.